Measure of a Life, after all, is not the duration, but its donation, by Corey Room. One person can save 8 lives and enhance 75 others through eye, organ, and tissue donation. On average, 150 people are added to the nation's organ transplant waiting list each day, 1 every 10 minutes. Nearly 114 Americans are currently waiting for an organ transplant, with an organ transplant being their only remaining medical option. I have recently become increasingly more interested in this subject because of a recent family member's need for a kidney transplant. By completing one simple step, you can potentially save multiple lives, maybe even the life of a loved one. Why should I become a donor? Every day, an estimated 33 people in the United States die while waiting for a transplant. The number of available organs for transplant does not meet the critical need. 3 out of 1,000 people die in a way that allows for deceased organ donation. This is why more willing donors are needed. As our children get old enough to get their driver's license or state ID, it is important we talk about the importance of becoming an organ donor. By educating those around us, we make more people aware of why becoming a donor is important. Be someone who makes a difference in someone else's life. I will now share with you 3 stories that will make you feel great about becoming a donor. In October of 1997, tragedy occurred in San Antonio. A van carrying students to a football game was overturned. 15-year-old Jessica suffered severe head trauma and was declared brain dead. While Jessica's mother grieved the thought of losing her daughter, she also had a vision of giving the ultimate gift, and that was a donation of her daughter's organs to families in need. The second story I will share is about a 19-year-old girl named Brooke Dawkins. She was severely injured and on life support after being hit by a car near her campus in Florida in 2014. She lost her fight after 10 days of being on life support. Brooke had signed up to be an organ donor when she first got her license. Brooke's heart was donated to a woman that had her heart damaged by a heart attack in 2001 and was weeks away from death. Because of Brooke's donation, this woman was able to continue life and watch her grandchildren grow up. The final story I will share is about a girl named Chloe who was 4 years old. She waited for nearly 3 years for a kidney transplant after a tumor meant both of her kidneys needed to be removed. Chloe's life was saved by a relative that donated one of her kidneys. These heartfelt stories are just 3 of many success stories. A transplant from a living donor can also be planned and scheduled so the patient getting the organ can have family around to help. Envision the difference you can make after you are gone. This is a difference maker at no cost to you. Don't just think about being a donor, do it. Take these easy steps. Go to the Michigan Organ Donor Registry through the Secretary of State. Even if you don't have a license or state ID, you can still go to the site to become a donor. Pass on the gift and become a donor today. Thank you.